So the theme for this Congress, this, do that clap again, sorry. I wanted to say the theme is Bridges of Hope. Go again, yeah. So the theme for this year's Congress is Bridges of Hope, and my hope for the young people attending is that they will build bridges of communication across Europe and be inspired by each other and remain connected after this Congress to go forward together.
Jessica, do you think we live in a world filled with hope?
I don't think the world is filled with hope. I think there is hope in the world, but there's a lot of issues in young adults and the youth in Ireland especially that me as a young person would know, like mental health issues, academic pressure, stress. And I just think we could do a lot more to build hope in the youth and with these certain issues so that we can have a world full of hope.
So as a youth ministry worker, I'm working with lots of different young people every single day. I suppose lots of different issues come up for young people around anxiety, pressures in life, drugs and alcohol. Gambling is a big one at the moment, especially with the online platforms. And I think since COVID as well, there is a lot of disconnect in our world. Building bridges is our theme for Congress 2025. And I suppose it's not necessarily just talking around, a physical bridge and bringing people across it or, bringing people to the bridge. It's more about the symbolism of, building that pathway together, journeying with young people, being part of something. And I suppose, like I said, with COVID, there's such a disconnect that we want people to be connected. We want people to come and feel like there is something here for everybody. Everybody has a place, everybody is included, and everybody will discover their potential. They will find something that is important to them, and maybe even find a new gift or talent that they have with the support of other young people. And I suppose that's what's really nice about this Congress. We are bringing people from right across Europe, right across the world to Limerick, and it's going to be great.
I think the biggest issue with kids today, maybe, I think the idea of them spending a lot of time on their phones. Like, I know from my experience how difficult it can be to find yourself in a situation, because there's a lot of times where there's not a lot going on. The idea that, there's a phone there, you can spend hours and hours and hours just scrolling and having the crack on that and texting your mates instead of going out and spending the time with them in person seems a lot easier, seems a lot more handy. But this idea of what this event is all about, it's about bringing those people together, the idea of getting them off their phones, doing things that they've never done, being to a place that they've never gone to before, the idea that they're meeting new people, exploring who they are as a person, learning their strengths and just developing as a human being, as well as learning about their faith.
As Pope Francis says, build bridges, not walls. And we hope that we can do that by offering an amazing Congress, an event where Redemptorist youth ministries, groups from right across Europe can come together for a 5-day festival to be inspired, to feel a sense of empowerment, that they can be champions of great ways of showing peace and unity in our world by offering tools and skills and really amazing insights to feel empowered, but also that they discover their self-worth and their potential to serve others into the future.
I'm so excited for the Congress to be in Ireland this year because we get to bring the fun while everyone gets to come and enjoy our fun. So my hope for the Congress in 2025 is that everybody comes and experiences the fun that we have in youth ministry in Ireland and just gets to just have a great time all together.
So my hope of my favourite part of Congress, I think, is going to be those kind of informal conversations between the different generations of the youth, and maybe some of those Redemptorist priests and any older leaders involved. And I suppose some of those informal meetings will be through nights like our Eurovision night, which will be on the Friday night, where we'll have a lot of fun. We'll be able to connect and learn about each other just through unplanned situations and conversations. And again, learning more about our faith, learning more about our countries, cultures, and creating all of that through just that socialization with each other.
Some of the workshops that you're going to be able to take part in this year at Congress might look like drama workshops, sports workshops. We've lots of guest speakers coming in to lead workshops on the Sustainable Development Goals, on community inclusion, how to be part of our church in a modern day life. Issues for young people, I suppose, that are coming up at the moment around self-development, peace, justice, hope, lots of different workshops that young people can come and be part of and maybe learn something new as well. Some of the evening events are going to be really fun, and we'll have lots of different music. Whether you're a singer, whether you're a performer, there is something here at Congress for you.